Healing in motion, transforming your life while you build your business. We love to tell ourselves, I'll rest after the launch. I'll heal when the business is stable. Once I hit XYZ, your milestone, I'll slow down. But what if the business never stops asking? What if milestones keep moving? And what if the real growth isn't waiting for you on the other side of success? It is woven into how you're building right now. The myth of after I heal. Entrepreneurs secretly believe healing requires stillness, a retreat, a break, a pause from the noise. But real healing rarely happens in perfect silence. It occurs in motion, in the middle of launches, in difficult conversations, in those moments you want to run but choose to stay. Healing in motion is learning to hold both evolution and execution, vulnerability and visibility, discomfort and direction. It's realizing that your business is not separate from your healing. It's the container that reveals what still hurts. Business is a mirror. Your business doesn't just show your genius. It reflects your unhealed patterns clearly, quickly, and without apology. So if you have control wounds, you micromanage. If you have rejection wounds, you'll underprice. If you have abandonment wounds, you'll overdeliver. And if you have worth wounds, self-worth wounds, you'll hustle for validation. It's confronting, but it's also liberating because your business gives you a living feedback loop. Every challenge is a mirror, not a verdict. When something triggers you to a slow month, a difficult client, a failed ad, that's your nervous system surfacing an old story through a new situation. If you approach that story with awareness instead of shame, the same business that once burnt you out can become the practice ground for your personal evolution. A client once told me every time I launch, I became someone else. I snapped at my partner. I stopped eating. I became a machine. She thought she had discipline problems. She had a threat response. Her body associated visibility with danger. You will build a ritual you call launching while regulated. Before she went live, she put a hand on her heart and took one breath and whispered, "It's safe to be seen." She practiced being visible without a brace. The result, the launch isn't just do better, it's felt better. You stop trying to earn safety from performance and start bringing safety to performance. It's healing in motion. Your nervous system model for transformation is, here's the truth. Healing and business follows the same biological pattern. You get stressed, you then become aware of it, then you repair, and then you have an expansion. So if you resist the stress, you repeat it. If you meet it with awareness, you evolve through it. Whenever you regulate instead of react, you rewire the old pattern that says success equals threat. That's not theory. That's neuroplasticity. Your nervous system learns safety through repetition in real life, not through reflection in isolation. So how to live this week in healing in motion? The first is you catch the trigger, not the story. When something stings, a late payment or a critical comment, pause. Don't chase the narrative, say it loud. This isn't about them, this is about my system. Then regulate. Do your breath, do the movement, do the body awareness. The goal is to be unbothered. It's to respond from regulation instead of reaction. The next is Integrate micro healing into business rhythms. You don't need sabbaticals. You need safety loops inside your work. Between meetings, one exhale, one shoulder drop. After client calls, 2-minute walk before Slack. Before posting, feel your feet, not your fear. After wins, pause, breathe. Let your body register we survived success. This is what nervous system hygiene looks like, small, daily, embodied. So, number 3, redefine productivity as a repair. Every regulated boundary, every clear no, every calm decision is productive. It's learning. You're producing trust in yourself, and that trust compounds faster than any strategy ever could. So instead of asking, was I productive today? Ask, was I regulated while I work? That question will change the shape of your days and your outcomes. Number 4, use discomfort as direction. When the same frustration repeats, client dramas, procrastination, exhaustion, it's not a failure, it's feedback. It's learned feedback. You know what not to do next. Your system is flagging an old wound through a modern form. So ask it, what is this discomfort trying to teach me about how I lead? Next, what need am I ignoring because I'm afraid it'll make me look weak? That reflection turns chaos into curriculum. You're not regressing, you're repatterning. A market consultant came to me saying, every time I scale, I crash. We mapped her pattern: high intensity, high focus, shut down, shame, and restart. So underneath, she carried that core belief: peace equals laziness. So every time the business stabilized, she unconsciously created chaos to feel alive. So guess what we did? We reframed that piece as proof of mastery, not weakness. She built rest days into her workflow as a business metric, not a threat. Her revenue stayed stable, but her heart rate dropped 15 beats per minute. She didn't slow down her ambition. She slowed down her adrenaline. That's what transformation looks like when it happens from within. Now, the truth about healing while you build. Healing isn't linear. You won't graduate from your triggers, but you can learn to lead from awareness, not avoidance. Every cycle of healing deepens your leadership capacity. You communicate more clarity because you're not defending old pain. You delegate better because you trust your team and yourself. You sell with integrity because you're no longer trying to prove your worth through results. That will make you resilient, not that you'll ever wobble, but you repair faster every time you do. So, your one practice for this week is a repair ritual. End of each workday with 3 sentences. Today, I notice myself react when, and you name the time. Number 2, I met with, then you do the breath, you do the pause, you do the boundary, you do the compassion. And the third is, I'm proud I stayed present even when it was hard. You're teaching your brain healing and building can coexist. That reflection alone rewires self-trust. So I'd like you to say this with me. I don't have to choose between healing and ambition. My business is part of my becoming. I can build while I become. That's what this era of entrepreneurship looks like. Not women hustling through trauma, but women healing as they lead. It's not regulated after success. It's regulated on the way there. So create a new healing in motion and spread and spread it in your Resilient Mind Planner. The link of it's in the comments. Log one trigger you met differently each week. One moment of safety you created. One place where you're still practicing. That's your nervous system regulation progress. And if you're ready to architect your next quarter round where growth doesn't cost you calm, join me in the free Reset and Rewire Masterclass. If you want this embodied through your entire business launches, leadership and recovery, step into the VIP, the Inner CEO Rewire Accelerator, because your body doesn't need to heal before you build. It must heal as you build. So your success feels like home, not survival. Thank you so much for watching and engaging with me. If you have any questions, don't forget to put in the comments and watch the next video. Bye for now.